Now that we know how to determine the basis period, and we've done this for question one, the next thing is to move up to the adjusted profits, calculating the adjusted profits. So to do this, the first thing is that what I would like to do is to put the number of months by the side of this year of assessment so that it can be a guide when we start computing the adjusted profit. Okay, it's pretty easy. Just let's focus. So from July to December, that is a 6 month period. So I'm going to put 6 months here. Then, except for the first year, all that are going to be 12 months period. So I'm just going to have 12, 12, 12. Okay. In some cases, the first year of assessment can also be 12 months, assuming the company starts operation in January. But apart from that, it's going to be uh, 6 months now in the case because this company started operation in July. Okay. So now we want to determine the adjusted profit. It's a bit tricky now. But the adjusted profit is that I want to determine where can I find this date from July 1996 to 31st December 1996 in this my basis period, right? All through this my basis period. Where can I find dates? Okay. So let's write this basis period somewhere around here so we can see at a glance. So the first one, this one says the basis period ends period to 30th October 96. What it means is that it started from 1st of July when the company started operation, 1st of July 1996, and the first financial year ends in 31st October 1996. Okay, 1996. So that's what it means, and we have 30,000. Then the next one says year ended. Year ended usually means a 12-month period, and that will start on the first day after the last year end year. So which is going to be 01 11 1996 and end year, which is this year ended. So I'm just speakingly rewriting what this means. You're breaking it down. So it's going to be 31st October 1997. Okay, so that's what the meaning of year ended. So if it says year ended 31st October 1997, it means when did it start? Count 12 months backward, and that would mean 1st of October 1996. And this other one would be 01 11 1997, and the 12 months is going to be 31st October 1998. Okay, yeah, so you would see that I have further expanded these dates. So going forward, I may not need to do that again. It's just for you to understand what I'm trying to achieve here. So the number of months in this first basis period is going to be July, August, September, October. This is 4 months period, right? The other ones are 12 months, 12 months. So still on the old law, the point now is we want to determine where can we see these dates in our question. So obviously the first basis period is 6 months, and the first period from question is 4 months. So it means that there are other months that are in the next dates. So this first basis period is from July to December. And if you look at this one here, it's from July to October. So the remaining 2 months of this basis period, which is November and December, can be found in this second basis period of November and December. Okay, so what we are now going to do is that uh, profits are assumed to accrue evenly over the years or throughout the years. So the first profits, that means the first 4 month profit is going to be 30,000. So we're going to calculate it. 30,000 plus the other 2 months that we can find in this 60,000. Remember, I can find November and December here. So I'll say 2 divided by 12 multiplied by 60,000. Multiplied by 60,000. That would give me 40,000. Okay, that will give me 40,000. That is straightforward. You can look at the formula again. 30,000, which is the first 4 months, plus the remaining 2 months, which is going to be 6,000 by 12 times 2 in the second one. Okay, now the second basis period year, which is this year of assessment, right, is from where this one started as well. So which means that we are still going to be considering this 30,000, and this basis period is from July to June, 12-month period, out of which the first 4 months is this 30,000, meaning that the remaining 8 months is inside this 60,000 when you look at it critically. So I'm just going to say is equal to 30,000 plus, we've agreed that the remaining 8 months is inside that 60,000 multiplied by 60,000. Okay, and that will give us 70,000. Okay, see the formula again. The first 30,000, right, plus 8 over 12, the remaining 8 months in this second date can be found in this 60,000 multiplied by 60,000. All right, then this one now, this basis period for this year of assessment is exactly this one, which is the one that ends 31st October, because this date and this date, this particular date here, right? Let me highlight it in yellow. This date here and this date here are the same thing, and it is this particular date here. Okay, so year ended 31st October 97. It means that we are just going to have it as 60,000. Okay, that's going to be 60,000 because they are the same dates. Because they are the same dates. Okay, good. Right. Then the last one, 31st October 1998, is exactly the same thing with 31st October 1998, which is this year ended 31st October 1998, and that is going to be just 100,000. Perfect. So we are done with that basis period. We are done with that basis period. Okay, so that is how to solve basis period under the old law. All right, now let's apply that same principle to this second question. Right, and we see that we are good to go. Okay, so again, Jojo Limited commenced business on 1st January 2003, making up accounts to 31st December each year. The following information is given: year ended 31st December 2003, year ended 31st December 2004, year ended 31st December 2005, and the adjusted profits have been given for each years. Required to compute the accessible profit for the first 4 years. Let's see if this is possible. Remember that the year of assessment is going to be the first year of assessment is going to be the year the company commenced operation, and in this case it's going to be 2003. Okay, followed by two subsequent years, 2004, 2005. Now remember I said that we can still have one more. Since this last data is 2005, I can still have 2006. So first 4 years assessment is possible. All right. The basis period for the first year will now be from when the company commenced operation, which is going to be 1st of January 2003, 2003 up to 31st. That's the law, right? 31st December 2003. Okay. Up to 31st December 2003. Then the second one will be from when the company commenced operation, now up to 31st, up to a period after 12 months. up to a period after 12 months. So you see that it's now going to be 1st of January 2003, 2003 up to 31st December 2003. Different rules, the same figure. Okay. The first one says from when it commenced operation, regardless of its financial year end, to 31st December. The second one says that, oh, the financial year end is December, right? But I'm not even using that. It's going to be from when you commence operation till a period after 12 months, all inclusive 12 months. So you see, 1st of January is when it commenced, then up to counting 12 months from January, you have 31st December. So you have the same basis period. Then the third year of assessment is going to be on a preceding year basis. Again, remember the trick says that um, you're going to start with the financial year in 31st of December. Okay. Since our year of assessment is 2005, a year before that is going to be 2004. Then 12 months backward, we have that's going to be 1st of January 2004. 2004. Then 2006 on the preceding year basis as well. You already know the trick, and that's going to be 1st of January 2005 to 31st December 2005. Okay, so the adjusted profit in this case will then be, um, look at that, basis period year is exactly the basis period year. The period year ended 31st December 2003 means that it must have started from 1st of January, a 12-month period. And this is the first financials, which means the company started 1st of January 2003. So since this date is exactly the same thing with this date, I'm going to have 1 million, let me just say, is equal to what I have here, 1,860,000. Now, the second basis period is exactly the first basis period. You're saying is equal to 1,860,000. Then the third basis period is exactly the same thing with this basis period here. We're going to say is equal to 900,000. Then this is exactly similar to that, exactly the same thing. That is 1,040,000. You see, you already master how to compute basis period under the old law. Now the question is, why was it changed? Okay, why did the finance tax adjust the basis period? Uh, if you go back to this, you would see that one of the reasons is because there's a problem of coincidence. Some profits were taxed more than once. The profit of 1,860,000 that was made just once in a year was taxed twice in 2003, 2004, right? So that was a problem that we had with the old law. Now let's look at the first question. You see that there was a 30,000 year that was taxed in 1996. The same 30,000 was also taxed in 1997. You see that part of this 60,000 that was made here was taxed in the first year, was taxed in the second year, and was also fully taxed in the third year. So taxes, profits were taxed more than once, and that was the reason that necessitated the revamping of the commencement rule. Right. So now we have the new computation of basis period for commencement, which is now the Finance Act. Now, it is quite simple, straightforward, and clear, right? According to the Finance Act, we are going to use the same question, but I've now changed it. I've changed the dates. According to the Finance Act,